I was going to ask Ben, you know, we finally get this location. You want to talk a little bit about the scout? Like, you had to come up with this very creative way of making this work because it was in a field.
Yeah, we go up, we scout, we find a car that works for us. We ask them 3 separate times. The train car we're using, you can hook it up to some electricity, right? We get the lights working, right? Yes, absolutely. Hey, Joe, can you? And they ask every engineer and every volunteer, oh, yeah, that train car, absolutely. So we get up there for the shoot. And my whole idea was, listen, we have so many shots to cover. Basically, the train stops dead, the lights are on. And that way I just have to add a little bit of fill light into the eyes and we'll be able to really move. So we get up there and realize that none of the lights work. The car next to ours was the one with the working lights. So that was a nice surprise. Luckily, I'd come up with this idea of blacking out the windows because, of course, we're in a train tunnel and we're covering those and it's working really well. We're covering when we get to the last cloth to put on and suddenly realize there's a wasp nest and we have to smoke out the wasps, get those out of the way, then finally put that final black cloth on. And then on the doors, I decided if we black those out, we'd just be making mirrors front and back, and that wouldn't look good. So I thought, oh, you know, we'll slap a little green screen on it. We'll work with that. And that way I'll be able to, in post, put in the car behind us and the car in front of us. That only led to, I don't know, 432 shots of green screen that I had to eventually do.
I had coined the term. I was calling Ben ILM pretty much for all of post-production, just because the amount of shots. It came out great though. It was a long road, but it comes out very convincing.
And luckily, I still had in our car all the lights I'd brought onto the other shoot we did that weekend. They just barely were enough. And then went from overall realistic lighting to sort of expressionistic, low, almost lights under the chin, scary story stuff. But
it's the best thing that ever happened to us, I think. I mean, yeah. The subway looks so much cooler than if it was lit. I mean, it's such a different feel. It's so dark. So that's like the best accident that happened, I think. All right, why don't I show you guys? Most of you probably seen this. It's a clip from the subway.
That was a harsh stop.
Happens all the time.
Not like that.
It'll start up again any minute. That's weird. There's no passengers in the next car. We're locked in.
Skip that. There you go. How many guys have you guys seen that clip, or some of you have?
Yeah.
All right, y'all saw it. Oh well. Well, it's color corrected, so.
Yeah, the green screen that Ben was talking about. Really nice work, Ben.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was both shots of Clint and Rod green screen.